Hey guys, it's the Fields Bros here, and in this video I'm going to give you my NBA playoffs predictions. I'm going to go round by round, East and the West. I'm going to give you who I think is going to win and in how many games. The playoffs start tomorrow. The playoffs are right around the corner, so let's just get right into it. First round in the East, 1 seed Boston versus 8 seed Chicago Bulls. Now this is a very interesting series. Boston is one of the weaker 1 seeds I would say I've ever seen. In this Bulls team with a guy like Dwayne Wade, I feel like Jimmy Butler, he will be arguably the best player in the series. And then you pair that with a guy like a Rondo and a guy like a Wade, some real veteran savvy players. And I really feel like that's going to cause the Celtics some problems. Like, I feel like Wade can still play. Wade's smiling right now, the fact that he does not have to play LeBron in the first round. He's like, I got the Boston. Whew. So you know what I mean? So that's what I think there. It'll be a competitive series, but I have Boston in 6. Now the 4-5 matchup, the Wizards and the Hawks. This is going to be a knockdown drag-out series. It took me a minute to really think about who's going to win this series, but I have the Wizards in 7. I think John Wall, he'll be the best player in the series. I don't think the Hawks have anybody who can really match up with John Wall. They don't have anybody who can guard him. I don't think Dennis Schroeder is on that level. He's not on John Wall's level. Paul Millsap's a good player, but the combination of bigs down there in Washington to pair with John Wall and Otto Porter Jr. or Bradley Beal, I think that'll be enough. I think it'll be a knockdown drag-out series, but I have the Washington Wizards in 7. Now going down from that, the 3-6 matchup is Toronto Raptors versus the Milwaukee Bucks. This is going to be a cool series. I don't think it'll be as close as people think. Giannis is a very good player, but there isn't much there to celebrate down there in Milwaukee. The Raptors have been there, done that in terms of being a perennial playoff team and a contender in terms of, not contender to win the title. We all know they're not a contender to win the title, but in terms of a contender to get to the Eastern Conference Finals every year. Toronto has now turned the corner in terms of they've built a good program, so to speak, and I don't think the Bucks are on that level yet. So I have Toronto in 6. The Cavs Pacers. The Cavs are the defending champions. The Cavs have slipped to the 2 seed. The Cavs have a losing record post All-Star break. They're playing a team in the Pacers who have a guy like Paul George, who's one of the only players in the league who can actually, you can ask him to defend LeBron on one side of the court, and he can go get you 30. A Jimmy Butler's a guy like that. And I think it's players like that who give LeBron the most trouble. I don't think it'll be close. I think the Cavs will be fine. I don't think the defense will be a problem this series. The Pacers will get 1 game, and I have the Cavs in 5. Now going over, I'm gonna continue to go with the East actually. So Boston versus Washington in the second round. This is going to be another test for Boston. I don't know really. I think John Wall and Isaiah Thomas is going to be. I don't know who's going to have a better matchup. I don't know who's going to outperform the other guy. It's really a toss up for me. I have Boston in 7. I do think they have enough with the Al Horford, the Avery Bradleys to get by a team like Washington. Toronto, Cleveland. It'll be like last year. I think the Raptors will get 2 games. That's about it. I don't see him getting 3. LeBron's just too good. LeBron has his paw print all over the Eastern Conference. He has for years. I don't think that's going to change. So I think the Cavs will get by Toronto in 6 games. So the Eastern Conference Finals will be Boston versus Cleveland, the 1 versus the 2 seed. And I think this game will play out a lot like how we just saw towards a week ago or so when the Cavs went into Boston and laid a lick on Boston. Boston's not in the same league as Cleveland, quite frankly. They're just not. They're not. It's just that simple. Boston is one of the little guys, and Cleveland is basically America's federal team right now. as Mike Epps said about the Patriots. The Cavs represent the corporate America right now. The Cavs they're stacked top to bottom. Boston's the little guy who made a come up, started after they blew everything up after the Big Three era. Now they're finally getting back to quote unquote the promised land of the playoffs. They have a premier player, Isaiah Thomas, and it's just not enough. It's just not enough. They don't stand a chance against Cleveland. I'm gonna give them a game to be nice. I say Cleveland in 5, and the Cavs will get back to the NBA championship, and LeBron will make his 7th straight appearance to the NBA Finals. Now going on to the Western Conference, round 1, 1 versus 8, Warriors versus Blazers. The Warriors are amazing. The way they move the ball, if they move the ball like that, no one's gonna beat them. I have the Warriors in a clean sweep against the Blazers. Not much to get into there. Clippers Jazz. This is an interesting series to me. Before the season, I didn't even think the Jazz would win 15 games. I didn't think they'd win 15 games. Their coach has done an outstanding job. They play the right way. They play hard. They play defense. But if I'm the Clippers, this is a statement series for me. In all reality, the Clippers, they should sweep the Utah Jazz. Utah has no business. They have no business winning as many games as they won. A lot of their games won were rest games from other teams this year. I think it was like 11 or something like that. But I really expect the Clippers to come out and make a statement and sweep Utah and say, hey, we're for real, and we're not no chumps, and we're not breaking our team up. Now, 3-6 Rockets Thunder. This is very hard. 2 MVP candidates going at it. I got the Thunder. I got the Thunder in 7. I think Russell's just a little bit better than Harden. I think Westbrook can elevate his game a little bit more than Harden. I think the Rockets live by the 3 and die by the 3, and that's what we're gonna see. So I got the Thunder in 7. Now 2-7 Spurs Grizzlies. The Spurs made the Grizzlies cry last year. Dave Yeager was crying at the podium, and I don't expect much to change. Tony Allen is out. As far as we know right now, he has a calf injury for the Grizzlies. I have the Spurs in 5. It's just the Spurs. They got Greg Popovich. Enough said. Now Warriors Clippers 2nd round. I know I just talked up the Clippers, but it will not be enough to beat the Warriors and Kevin Durant with Steph Curry and them boys. I have the Warriors in 5. OKC Spurs 2nd round. It's a valiant effort. Great season from Russell Westbrook so far, but he will be stopped short in the 2nd round to the Spurs in 5. Western Conference Finals, Warriors Spurs. This is going to be one for the ages. I really do think this will be one for the ages. It took me a minute, really. Like Spurs, Patriots type team, or New Breed Warriors, analytics, 3-ball superstars, 4 all-stars. Like, it took me a minute, but I'm going to have to lean towards the Warriors. They have the players, the ball movement, the threes, the style of play in today's NBA. I have the Warriors in 6. So the NBA Finals will be a rematch of last year. Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors. And I have Cleveland in 7. I think LeBron James is just the best player on the planet. I think he'll prove that. He's beaten Steph. He's beaten Clay. He's beaten Durant before. So what are they going to throw at him now? The winner is Cleveland Cavaliers, and my Finals MVP is LeBron James. I think he will prove to the world why he's the real MVP. It's that simple. He's the real MVP. Just like the NFL gave the MVP to Matt Ryan and Tom Brady won and made everybody look stupid. Made them look stupid. That's what's going to happen here. LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to represent the NBA again as the NBA champions. It is the Fields Bros, and those are my NBA Playoffs 2017 round-by-round predictions. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to support the channel and share the content. I'm out. Peace.